Tribe? Welcome to Sarita's Intuitive Love Guidance. My name is Sarah, and I'm going to be doing the daily Divine Masculine check. See what is going on with our masculines today. Let's see what's the major energies of our masculines. We have sacrifice. There's a sacrifice I need to make. I'm not sure if I'm ready. So I do feel there's some burdens that your masculine is holding on to or dealing with. It's like they're wearing the cross. It's like it's very heavy on them. And so there's some sacrifices that they had to make. And it could cause the masculine to be in that runner stage. Running away from the connection, running away from the union. It could feel like a rejection, divine femmes. It could feel like they don't care, but it's not that they don't care. It's like there were some sacrifices that they had to make. And this could also be your energy as well, divine femmes. You could be mirroring the same energy. You could be as well running from the connection due to fear, doubt, worry. Maybe you're tired of a third-party situation, a karmic situation. What else is going on with the masculines today, Spirit? What's going on with the masculine, Spirit? Shattered. I'm feeling broken, can't stop these racing thoughts, and balance. Finding balance between giving and receiving. This kind of reminds me of the Justice card. Maybe they're trying to go through a divorce. Maybe you may be separated or divorced with the masculine. But I do feel the imbalance is shattering you and the divine masculine. Feeling broken, I feel that as well, that there's an energy of it's really hard to make this connection whole again. I feel like it's a lot of broken pieces that you're trying to bring back to wholeness, and it's been really hard. Feel this masculine could be shattered from inner child wounds, from trauma, from past relationships, maybe currently dealing with some mother or father issues, maybe baby mama, baby daddy issues. But I feel this is as well a lack of healing. This is a lack of healing that this masculine has failed to balance. And so use this separation time, divine femmes, to really work on self-love, self-care, empowering yourself, because I feel these masculines in the collective lately, they've been really off balance. They kind of retreated, they relapsed, and it could just be the energies that are very heavy at this current moment, that this masculine is in a very immature state at the moment. And they're not in an energy of ready to reveal what's going on in their current environment or their emotions at the same time. What else is going on with our masculines? Left hanging, yeah. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging without any explanation. And that's the thing. I feel this masculine has been running from this connection, has maybe ghosted you, little to no communication. Maybe hung up on you. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they felt left hanging by you, and so they're having a hard time dealing with it emotionally. What else is going on with the divine masculines? Gift. Here's a small token of my love. I do feel they are in an energy of trying to gift a some kind of faith and hope energy. I know you lost hope in us, but I'm going to surprise you. I feel the gift could be their own healing, having to figure it out, maybe leaving a karmic third-party situation that I feel that they may have been running away from you and y'all's union. The sun is shining brightly. I don't know why, that just gave me some peace. And and I feel like the sun energy could be an energy of just, hey, God and angels, the universe is saying, just have hope and faith. The sun is a healing energy. And so it's really like God and the angels are saying, hey, continue to use the separation to really heal yourself. Whatever triggering you, it's things that you need to continue to heal. And healing is revealing, and so it may be really hard trying to heal things that maybe were left unsaid with the masculines, left you with lack of clarity, maybe running back to a karmic situation kind of hurt you. Rushing in, I can't wait any longer, I'm making a move. So there's a little child here, and I don't know if you and the masculines have a kid together. Maybe the masculines have a kid with a third party situation. It could be their own inner child, or just children are just representing of new life. And I feel like they do want a new life with you, a new cycle. They want to rush back in. They want to fight for this connection again. If I fight with you, it's because I still carry worry when I don't. And a lot of that is very like toxic energy. I get the fighting energy. It's a very toxic energy that this masculine really needs to heal. This back and forth, on and off again, fighting to break up, to make up, is very toxic. And maybe they're fighting for a balance, maybe for you and your masculine's marriage or sacred union. Maybe they're fighting to get back with you, divine femmes, and you kind of been in an energy of resistance. Woo. Resistance. And I feel like it's wearing on you, divine femmes. This love is starting to wear on me. Something has to change. And like I spoke in my last reading yesterday that I posted, there's something needs to change. It's insanity if you keep going back and forth with your masculines and making it work. And it's insanity doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. And I preach on this all the time. Be the change you want to see. Empower yourself. Love yourself. Find that strength and courage to know your worth. Don't allow this situation to wear you down and tear you apart. And in a sense of like, if you have kids, your kids are watching you. And, generational curses happen. And it can pass on to your kids. What your kids are seeing that you are putting up with and dealing. They may, intuitively not even realize they do that in their future. They can become a product of their own environment. Just as the masculine is dealing with however they saw their parents act, or maybe lack of parenting, or there wasn't a father figure or a mother figure. And so your masculine doesn't see that maybe they are not there for the kids that you have, because they were never taught that. They were never shown that as a kid. So just be mindful of, everyone has inner child wounds, but we don't think that our kids could have that as well. I just kind of want to see what this balance energy is about. What is this balance energy about? Look at that. Didn't I call justice? I said justice. Ugh, these card decks are slippery. And look at that. Excuse me. Justice. It's trying to balance the good, the bad, the light, the dark. Trying to find truth, living an authentic life. There's a book that says law, universal law. What goes around comes around, guys. I do feel this masculine could be dealing with a lot of karmic debt, that maybe they hurt you a lot and now is dealing with their own bad karmic debt that they have to go through and deal with. So always be mindful of what you put out. Make sure you're always putting good out, because it's a universal law. What goes around comes around. And you may not realize, like I say, excuse me, when I talk about a universal law of gravity, I don't know, excuse me. Excuse me, the universal law of gravity, we know that one day you're just not going to see pigs fly. It works. So why do we not think universal law of attraction doesn't work? The law of frequency happens first before the universal law of attraction. You know, whatever frequency you are on, that is what you're going to be in harmonious with to receive. And you ever like thought of somebody and all of a sudden they call you or text you? If you're thinking about your masculines a lot, you're getting on their frequency and they're on your frequency. But yeah. Anyways, I saw the King of Wands energy, so it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that this person is wanting to come in to get balanced. They're going to want to maybe cause a fight, start a fight. Maybe you and the masculines are fighting. Because maybe y'all are rushing things, trying to get to that end result of wanting to be together, but not realizing that in the separation, you need to be two whole healed souls. It's really challenging when you rush a relationship, you rush your own journey when you're trying to make something work, and you can self-sabotage the connection. Let's see what else is going on with the masculine spirit. I do see reconciliation. It's still a dream for the masculines to reconcile with you. What else is going on with the divine masculines on how they are feeling, spirit? I see a lot of water. So there's an energy here of this masculine maybe is in a very playful energy. I feel they may be driving by your house. They may be wanting to visit you. They may miss hanging out with you. They are thinking about still a home life with you, maybe coming back home. Maybe they're still tuning into their inner child wounds from when they were a kid. But I do see, you know, that's new life right here. Children and babies represent new life. And there's a wish here that this masculine is wishing. I do feel they could still be with a karmic partner trying to deal with a karmic situation. Maybe back at home. Maybe they live together. That maybe the masculine is not quite being honest with a situation because it's kind of in the shadows. What else is going on with the divine masculines? Breakup. I feel like maybe there's a lot of trust issues here with the masculines. It's a lot of breakup to makeup. On and off. And I think that's that balance, that yin and yang that y'all are maybe struggling to regain. And maybe divine femmes, you don't believe the masculines anymore. And you know, once you're done, you're in an energy of done. And it's hard to regain that trust back that they, you know, kind of broken with you. And it really broke you apart. It really hurt you with whatever deception that has happened in a home situation. And it's really making things complicated to reconnect, to make things work. I see a sunflower right now. And so I do feel like you are standing strong, divine femmes, standing firm and planted. But I do feel this masculine wants to make this work. But it's very, very complicated. There is attraction there, but it may be lack of attraction. I'm not quite sure. But whatever it is, I do feel this masculine wants an apology, wants to come back in and reconcile, but it's a very, very, very complicated situation because it's an ongoing cycle that's kind of feels sometimes never ending. It's like you're on this roller coaster, maybe with a third party situation, or it could be their own pride and ego. It could be a family member. What else is going on with the divine masculines? Healing and intimacy and dating and romance. You know, to me, this is an energy of, excuse me, I feel like there's a throat chakra block for somebody, whether that is you or the masculines. But, you know, I saw a lot of water and I still see water. I see like a wave crashing. at the moment. And I feel that you have been really working on your healings, Divine Femmes, and this masculine sees it. Your glow up is amazing, Divine Femmes. Your glow up is amazing, and that's very attracting for the masculine. So I do feel that energy is flowing in, because the more you're healing, the more you're highering your vibration, your magnet gets really strong. Your frequency gets so strong that the masculine wants to come back. The moment you stop chasing your masculine is when they come chasing you. And remember that, you know, when you're in that chaser energy and you're in that, I want the masculines, I want to be with them so bad, that is coming from a lack mentality. That is coming from a scarcity mindset that you won't ever get them or you'll lose them. And that is a blocking energy. So really release your masculines, surrender them to the divine. You know, what is for you will be for you. So you need to remember that. So the masculine is wanting to heal this connection. They are maybe wanting to come back to be intimate. They may miss your cuddles. They may be wanting to come over to your house, Netflix and chill, wanting to see you. Maybe you're going to be out with some friends and they're becoming more flirty. But I do feel there's a dating and romance energy. Whenever I see 2 cups or something, I do see it's like the Lover's card, 2 of Cups. There's a decision here in love. And I see like a meetup. You know, the masculine is in an energy of wanting to meet up, wanting to regain your trust, because they know they broke your trust. They know they were deceptive. They know they hurt you. And so it's like an energy of them wanting to come home to you, to them, that you feel like home to them. And they miss that, because some of these masculines, they want your nurturing, loving energy because they lack that from maybe their mother or their father. So they honestly makes things complicated because they're searching and expecting you to give them that loving, nurturing energy when that's not your responsibility. Yes, you want to love on them, you want to do that, but you are not their mother, you're not their father. You know, in the moment I realized, you know, I kept attracting broken men or just broken people in general, is because I too was still broken. Hurt people, heal people, heal people. And so you got to be the change you want to see. You know, we can't get in this petty energy or spiteful energy when your masculine has hurt you. You got to release, you got to forgive, you got to give mercy, because how do you expect to move forward into union, into a blessing union, if you're still holding on to resentment, bitterness, hurt energy? So heal that, and heal it before you go in union, so you don't self-sabotage the connection. Don't get codependent on the sex or that neediness of codependency because you just want to feel love. Use that energy that you're putting on your masculines to your self-love. This journey of twin flame is to self, so y'all two can go in union for a bigger mission in life. This isn't no sunshines and rainbows or this fairy tale romance. This is all about self-love, loving yourself, healing yourself, in order for y'all to be together in union. If one person is not healing and working on themselves and you try to get back together, y'all are not equally yoked, y'all are not aligned, and so it's going to be really hard to make something work and it be consistent and steady and long term if the masculine or you don't work on your healing and loving yourself. Because you're going to forever, or they're going to forever put that expectation of making the other person happy, and then if that one person leaves, they take your happiness away with you, and that's giving that other person a lot of power over you. And that's why I'm so big on empowering yourself. Empower yourself with so much self-love, so that if someone ever walks away or has disappointed you, you're so empowered of knowing who you are that you won't settle for anything less. I see pine cones or a pine tree, so maybe something was significant for someone in the during Christmas season or December. I'm not quite sure. So let's see what else is going on with the Divine Masculines. Well, guys, look, I was just speaking on self-worth, self-love, trying to fill a void, feeling and coming off desperate, settling for less. And that's the thing. We cannot go to our masculines or other people to fill a void that we need to fill ourselves. You have to fill your own cup of love first before you can fill into anybody else, or else you're going to always be depleted trying to fill somebody else's cup up. And short term, exactly. It's not going to be long term. It's not going to last. It's not going to be this 401k retirement, happy ending if we do not work on our self-worth and our self-love. Keeping you in the dark, not thinking long-term success, want instant gratification. And us accepting our masculines back when you feel like they have not changed, but you just want to be with them, or you are looking at their potential versus the reality. It's just a temporary high, a temporary fix. It's a lack of consistency, full of drama, more lows than highs. And it's this back and forth thing. And it's like, when do you want to finally make it? When are you finally wanting to make a change for the better for you? Because sometimes I feel like I'm getting a lot of these divine femmes have lost themselves to their masculines, because they're so hyper focused on when the masculine's going to get back, so hyper focused on trying to make it work, that you got to a point where you're kind of disappointed and at yourself and ashamed a little, because you allowed, or you kept taking breadcrumbs from the masculines when you are the whole loaf yourself. God gives us our daily bread. And so leaning on God, leaning on a higher source besides your masculines, we cannot worship them, because they need to work on themselves. They need to find their self-love. And if you are taking disrespect, and this masculine is talking down on you, they don't respect your boundaries. If you're trying to lay healthy boundaries, they do inconsiderate things, then, that is really you allowing the masculines to overstep. It's you not drawing the line in the sand and saying, hey, do not disrespect me. We won't let certain friends come over here and talk to us like that, how the masculines do, or treat us however the masculines has been treating us. No, we'd be like, that's it. I'm not going to tolerate it. But why do we tolerate the disrespect, the short-term instant gratification that this masculine is coming in saying, I'm changed, I want to be with you? No, we need to see actions versus words. What else is going on with the divine masculines? Spiritual. Like I said, this is an energy of y'all's spiritual journey. This is an energy of you connecting to your heart space, healing any child wounds that you have, or past relationship wounds that you've been dealing with. This is an energy to connect to yourself in order to go in union with your masculine. They do trust who you are, divine femmes. They know your worth. They know who you are. They know they can depend on you, because you know why? You always take them back. And I'm not saying it's not a good thing to not take them back, but if you keep taking them back and they keep hurting you over and over and over and over again with the same stuff, a karmic situation, that's you being on a hamster wheel. That's insanity, doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And they don't doubt your intentions. They know you love them. They may try to act like it and deflect and say, and gaslight you, like, oh, you don't care about me if you don't take them back. But that is a manipulation tactic, So be mindful of these narcissistic characteristics that these masses can try to manipulate you back, to guilt trip you, to make you feel bad, to take them back. Know your self-worth. Know your self-worth. Do not settle for anything less. Consuming. Too focused on one person, unhealthy obsession, a world built around love. And I do feel this masculine allows a karmic situation, karmic partner to consume them. They allow their past hurt from childhood to consume them. That it's very unhealthy. They long for you. They want to be with you, but their actions don't reflect their words. And look, they're wanting to reconcile. They know they're not the same without you, but at the same time, don't dim your light to make your masculines feel comfortable. Do not dim your light, divine femmes. Empower yourself. You know, don't settle for breadcrumbs just so you can have a piece of them. You want the whole loaf. You want the whole soul right there, okay? Don't settle for a piece of your masculine. It's like the boy who cried wolf too many times. The masculines know if you, the moment you keep settling for less, oh, they'll take me back. You know your worth. Time to lay some healthy boundaries. Protection. Look, liberation. Love sets you free. Freedom to be who you are, always exploring and learning. Free yourself from, you know, accepting breadcrumbs from your masculine. I do feel you try to protect them. You want to love on them. They want to protect you. You want to protect this connection, this relationship. But what cost, though? At what cost? At the disrespect, you know, like accepting that and consuming in mental anguish and turmoil. You know, it's time to really liberate yourself from this situation and kind of allow this time and separation to find who you are, find yourself and empower yourself, because this is a roller coaster ride. You know, the masses, if they don't heal, they can take you down with them. Intimacy, emotional closeness, deep mutual connection, feeling secure in love, and avoidance. Avoiding being official, said, not looking to get serious, no straight answers. And that's the thing, this masculine could say like, oh, I don't want nothing serious, or avoiding hard truths, avoiding telling you what's going on. If you're trying to talk to the masculine, you're trying to get intimate with them and get close with them, but they don't want to express feelings. They want to avoid hard conversations because they don't want to face the music. They don't want to face their own demons. Healing is revealing, and the masculines do not want to heal because revealing is painful. It's facing their own demons. They also lack humility. They don't like to admit that they're wrong. That's a narcissistic characteristic. They don't want to admit that they're wrong. They will never admit that this is their fault. If they do, they'll do, but you know, but you do it too, but you know, you're not perfect either. You know, they try to guilt trip you, shame you into making it feel like you're the crazy one. So be mindful of that, okay, divine femmes? So let's give you an advice. What advice do we have for the divine femmes? Epiphany and control. I hope you got an epiphany from this reading, divine femmes. A realization that, you know, you need to get out of this manipulated energy. This is something that you can't control. You can't control your masculines. You can't change them. Only you can control yourself. Only you can work on yourself and heal yourself. But you need to release anything that you're trying to control. You know, if you want an end result, when they come back, do they love me? Do this, and this. Look, work on yourself. Use this divine timing and allow the universe to orchestrate this. But you are trying to control something that needs to be released. Surrender it. Let it go. Not saying not to love them. You can love them at a distance, but you know, a new realization is on its way to you now. Trust that inner gut, your intuition. Your inner gut is your guardian angels. They've been trying to guide you and show you angel numbers, spirit animals, speaking to you in your dreams. So pay attention. All right, divine femmes, I love you and much love, everybody.